What's up, YouTube fams? Dark Angel's Journey. I'm Shakira. So, I've been doing a lot of soul seeking, and this phase that I'm in, or scratching my leg, this phase that I'm in, where I'm trying to get over this particular hump of basically um, dealing with the fluctuations as price goes to my TP, and not feeling like I need to close it prematurely and just feeling like I'm at about a weird stage where I feel like I'm not going to get there, which is ridiculous because I am, you know. So it's these moments when when you feel like you can't do something is when you should push through, and that's what I'm gonna do. I'm just gonna keep pushing. So I'm like right there. There's this and I probably mentioned this before at some point, but there's this image on the internet about this dude with a pickaxe and he's like digging towards diamonds, right? And he's like super excited when he gets started. And then just before he's about to get there, he gives up and he walks away. And you can see the image, like the diamonds are right there. And he's like, I'm like, hell no, that's not going to be me. I have a dream and it is not to stop just before I'm about to, find my groove. So no matter how I'm feeling about it, I'm just gonna keep going. Oh, kitty's cute. You can't see him, but he's like, poor baby, beautiful blue eyes, blind, most adorable little man in my life. Anyway, so I figured I'd spend some time. This is gonna be a long one because I need to review and take a look at my choices this week. Or I should say last week. And something that I really needed to have paid closer attention to because I knew where price was going to go to. I didn't know how far up it was going to go there, but I knew it was going to do it. And I just couldn't really fathom how long it was going to take during the week to get there. So um, that's a bit of a realization I just had this week. I was like, all right, so it's heading for this goal. It doesn't necessarily have to get there the day on Monday, you know what I mean, or Tuesday. It could take the whole week until Friday to get to that goal, which is what happened last week. So that caused me to, um, I guess, force certain types of trades. And, I think at best I would be at break even, and at worst I would be probably about 800 under. And then I would have gotten it back by the end of the week. It was not a good week of demo trading for me. In any case, I need to clean up the uh, the view that I use for trading and prep for the coming weeks. So let's get tiny. All right. And let's go take a look at the calendar. So, and by the way, we're already what? Today's the 12th. There's like what, 3 weeks left in this month? Like, slow down, world. The heck? It's no rush. All right, so what do we got? Monday. Hey, nice. Nothing exciting on Monday. I love a non-news day. Means that you can pretty much do whatever you want. At least that's what I'm finding anyway. On Tuesday, we got core PPI coming out on Tuesday. And then FOMC, Goolsby speaks. I don't think that's going to cause too much drama. And then Wednesday, we've got what? Core PPI on what? Oh, core CPI on Tuesday and core PPI on Wednesday, 8:30. Um, some crude oil inventories at 10:30, nothing in the afternoon. Unemployment claims on Thursday at 8:30, and then nothing else. So everything's basically in the mornings. And then Friday, little building permits. So we've got a little bit of a news-rich environment this week. That's not bad. Let's take a look at the the seasonal tendencies. I think yeah, so we're in this uptrend this time of year. Let me take off the 2 year and the 5 year. Let's just look at the. So we just entered into what would be like a push for the 10 year. Yeah, a little bit of an uptrend moving into December. Oh, interesting. And what is it, November? So I assume the December contract should still be good. Let me see which one of these has the, oh, that one. This one. All right. So the December contract still has the most volume and open interest in it. So then the March one is still, people are still trading it, but it's low interest. So that's the one we need to be hanging out in still. So I'm just decided to check that really quickly. All right, let's head over to TradingView and let's do a little cleanup on here. Look at it on the weekly. It looks insane, doesn't it? Yeah. But look at this week. Let's turn that off for a second. Like, look at that. So in my mind, this week was aiming to take this high out. Um, and then I already, after that, then, 15, 851.50 would be the next draw. It's a pretty strong push up. It's left a nice little fair value gap down here, so it wouldn't be weird for it to come back down to tap it to continue back up if that's what they want to do. But for a proper shift up, they need to take this high out for me, but yeah, that's looking pretty bullish on the monthly there. Got soundly rejected off of this monthly fair value gap. Let's take a look at the daily. Yeah, Friday really just busted. We only have one real down day, and that was just to dig into the fair value gap in here. So that's what I need to clean up. So let's do that first. All right, so I've kind of specced out all the things I was looking for. There's the weekly CE of that wick. Sorry, just go back up here. This wick right here, so each area is of interest, and I gotta say, thanks to ICT for taking the time to teach all this good stuff. uh, all right, so let's do a little cleanup. Going to remove some things that are no longer appropriate for this. We've traded through them. We'll have other things to play with. Let's get rid of all of this stuff here. We'll leave the new week opening gaps. That's always important to keep. I'm not gonna reference these 10, 16. Gotta remember to put dates on all this. That big boy 10, 17. I'm gonna reference that one anymore. Let's clean that. Those have all been filled up. I think I'm also deleting some of my trade things. I do need to clean that up. Okay, yes, you're watching me clean up my setups. Haha. Let's come back down here. We'll leave this one since they got soundly rejected off of that. Volume imbalance high, CE, BC low. Yeah, we busted through all of this. I'm just gonna, can I oh, I guess I can't just highlight and delete. Keep all the new week opening gaps and then just focus on the fair value gaps that are close by. Make things a bit. So weekly BC low. What? Can't see it. It's 0.75. All right. Yeah, let's get rid of all that. Let's clean that up. All right. That looks a little less irritating. We don't need to reference this just yet. And we can get rid of that. And now it looks like someone lives here. Ha ha ha. We're gonna take this wick off, and this is a Friday thing. And we'll keep the wick for this. We'll see how they behave at the midpoint, but we'll hold off, hold on to that. All right, cool. Let's look at this on the daily. What do we have? That's so much more easier to deal with. Okay, so if anything, tap it, top of this 0.25 to return to continue to go back up is what I would be expecting. There is this order block right here. We literally disrespected it, like, just disrespect. The disrespect is real. But we did get stopped at the C of that wick, so we'll see how that goes. I still think this is where we're going, maybe ultimately up here, but short-term goal there. Potential to come back into this daily order block right here. So, oh, low, lower low, traded through. So we do have a bullish breaker up here as well. Oh, I still have stuff in here from a while back. Let's delete that. It's a lot. Just delete all this stuff. It's just, all right. So let's try different outlet time frames. Look at the 8-hour on that one. Okay, 4-hour. Looking very bullish. I guess I wouldn't be surprised for them to come back down low, 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 traded through. Bullish breaker. I realized that I need to stick to a entry at 0.79 space, as long as it coincides with the order block and the fair value gap that I'm trying to enter from. All right, let's put this back to the 1-hour for now. I just want to do that cleanup. And let's do this. Just go ahead and save that. This is where our points of interest are right now. And we got rejected off of that C or that wick quite nicely. It's so funny, all the things that you learn. Or at least all the things I've learned from ICT. That's pretty amazing, actually. All right, so let's leave that there. It's nice and cleaned up for now. Let's grab a back testing. And let's look at an NQ from last week. All right, so for this one, I'm leaving the, let's take that off. Just leaving the weekly candle up, the weekly candle up, so I can have like a reminder as to what we're doing with our lives, you know. It's an uptrend. And what is this? Okay, so let's drop this one out of daily, and let's move ourselves back to Monday of this week and see how we could have been better. What we could have done better. I'm going to try to be very specific, okay, about how I'm trading. All right, so ultimate goal is here. So it's buy side right there. That's what I was expecting it to take out. Short-term goal. Where's my buy side right there? All right. So we had non-farm payroll week. This is Friday. Popped up. So I'm gonna note two things in this scenario. Just gonna note where we're trying to go, and this BISI right here. And things I need to also remember is that we have this old high here as well. So I don't know if we come back down to that. I'm just gonna have an old high thing on here. I don't. So let's just add that. All right, and let's just make that I don't know what color. Let's go with that. Okay. All right. So I'm going to start with Monday. So let's drop down to 1 hour on the Monday, and I am most interested in Let's go back to the calendar here really quickly for last week and let's see what we had on the 6th. 6th. Yeah, it was a beautiful day for just trading normally. So, what time is it? Let's go to 9 o'clock. All right. So, first things first, where's midnight? 1 a.m. Okay. So, we have midnight opening price. So, something I need to remember, when we are trading so far above the midnight opening price, short-term high right here. So short-term buy side right there. And then, what time is it? 8 a.m. So I'm gonna try for a model where I come in at about 9:45, see where things at, and then try for an entry between 9:45 prior to 11 o'clock. That's the plan. So the only other thing that I need to look at is look to the left. Is there anything juicy that we could, so once we leave that high, like what premium PDR rate do I have to like think about? So there's this SIBI, it's 1 hour SIBI right here. Now, the other thing I need to recognize is that they've dug into it a little bit already with this wick right here. So technically, I'm more interested in them coming in to take the rest of it. So let's see how that works for me. All right, so let's drop down to 15-minute. Oh, wait, before that, where's the low for, so that's the London high right there. Also note that on the 1 hour. Control. So that's the London high. Take that out. And then, I mean, the lows all the way down here, really. For this 1 hour, that's a little higher up. So that's another low right there. So in terms of trying to note sell side. Sell side right there. And then there's sell side under here. And then finally, this is just a 1 hour one, so those are the three. Okay, so if it passes the midnight opening price, then we might take that up. All right, so it's 8 a.m. Let's push this forward 1 hour. 9 o'clock. Wow. Look at that. That is just mean. All right, let's drop down to 15 minutes so we can watch the carnage happen here. So 9:30 saw us blow through both of these. So I'm just gonna, flow through, tap that puppy up there. And then they tap it and got rejected out of it. So 9:45. Okay, let's drop to the 5-minute. Ew, that's ugly. I mean, that literally tells me nothing. Well, I mean, I guess it sort of tells me that they took out the buy side with some alacrity, and then there's sell side down here to be taken. So, okay. So that's 9:50. When it goes up. All right. So what time is it? Hold on. The minutes should be about 9:45-ish. That's when I want to start looking at this. Let's back up here. Okay. All right, so at this point we've done some tapping of that and we've dropped back down 9:44. Let's just see what's up. Okay. I mean, honestly, this structure means nothing to me, so I just can't do anything with that. So 9:46, what are we doing? So this should be a balanced price range. They went up, they came down. I don't want them to take this out and then give me something to go short, I think, potentially. Maybe if they get rejected off of this. Let's see. This BISI right here. But in all truth, this structure means diddly squat to me. They need to take some more of those out. I don't know. Let's see. Okay, just doing, okay, so we have a higher high traded through. So we have all of this juicy breaker right here. That's a lot to breaker on the 1 minute, but whatever. It is what it is. So just gonna note it. Bearish breaker. And if we turn around, we'll see if we can get an entry like for a short maybe for at the point whatever. So let's see. All right, so we have that. I'm gonna drop this here and that there and okay. So we want to see if we can get an entry right here to go down to here. Let's see what that looks like. And we're assuming because they took out the buy side first that they'll want to go get some sell side afterwards, like that. We need well, that should be fine. It's 40 ticks. Okay, let's see if they go back up there. It's at this order block too, so just gonna, okay. Okay, 956. All right, we're coming back up. All right, so we just tapped it there. So I would have been tagged in right there because that's where the 0.79 is. Where that entry would have been right there. Beautiful. Okay. And see, the 169 ticks, that should be fine. Okay. So let's just continue up here. Okay. So let's pretend that we're at the exact spot there. We're not quite, but that's where we wanted. Wow, that's a nice reaction. I like that a lot. Okay. Okay, so now I'd like to see price stay below this SIBI right here. And trust the breaker here. Because this is where my stop is right now. Technically, I can move it to where this buy side is. Let's do that. We're going to be tracking the whole thing. Let's just put on it, just a little bit less. Stop loss right there. Okay. So I am looking to see if they stay below like the 50% of this. Where are we? 50%? Okay. Still watching this. They need to break. Okay, good. They broke that low. That's nice. So my stop at this point, once they broke that low, would be right about there. And then that looks like we're about to get our TP. Oh, why? That's so mean. Why do we do that? Okay. See here. Back to the breaker. That's looking not good at all. Am I about to be stopped out? Looks like I am. Like, come on, you're right there. Like 2 seconds away. Oh, I forgot this low. Dang it. Okay, well, let's see. We're just gonna have to see if we can hold out. It's not looking very good for me. There we go. All right, so flatten. So I would have been stopped out with $15 in profit. Great. All right, so we might have, what time is it? 10:22. So we might have a second opportunity for this, but we have to see. So we've taken, this might just be a run on liquidity to drop down. Yeah, look at that. All right, let's drop down to a 30-second. I might not even get an opportunity to get back in, but if they come back in here, we'll take it. Okay. So maybe because I didn't take that, this might be where they decide to drop. So let's see if I sell here. My stop has to be above that. Looks like they would have given us to us there. That's another thing I'm working through is dealing with the desire to chase it down here, because I'm up here now and I'm well above what I want my stop to be. Let's drop back down to 1 minute so we can watch this. Okay. It's not looking good. We made a higher low here, so we should have kept dropping. So at this point, I would have to flatten because I'm not trusting this. So we've come back up to, all right, so we had a good setup here. They didn't, they chose, let's look at this on the 5 minute. They chose this low instead of this low to take out. And I should have marked that out so I was aware of it because I would have taken my profits here instead and been okay. But, all right, so that's just me missing something super, important. But the idea of them going up and then coming back down to take out a low, was that 50-minute low as well? It was. Fail. I thought this one would be more juicy because it's two equal lows there, but they didn't tap it then. All right, so, okay. Take that off for now. Okay. All right, so take that off. That buy side is no longer necessary. And let's see, on the 15-minute, don't give away anything, thanks. All right. So on the 15-minute, this is the buy side I would be thinking about. But in all honesty, when we look at this nice retrace back and then this retrace back into this and then run back down to here, there's no way in hell I would be giving up. How much was that? Let's go see. We went up here, we sold the one, and then we like rolled down. When it got down there, it's 800. There's no way I would be giving that back. I wish this thing would show ticks. I really do. I wish it didn't show dollar values because that would make me feel better. So I just want to see the ticks. I want to see the dollar value. But there's no way in hell I'm gonna give up. Like, look at this big up close candle. That's like almost $300 loss right there. I mean, that'd be crazy. There's no way. But anyway, let's move forward here. Let's erase that and where are we? 10 o'clock. All right. So that would have been the trade I would have taken between 9:45 and 10. And that would have netted probably, because I would have put my stop at 100 ticks. I don't care what anybody says, oh, level here, level. Once I pass that amount, every like 10 ticks or so, I'm just going to start moving my stop down to lock in profits. All right, so let's move to the afternoon. Okay, it's 10:15. Time is it? 10:45. So I'm trying to take like one good trade in the morning and maybe one good one in the afternoon if I need to. If I've met my goal for the day, then that's it. All right, let's go to 1:30, 1:45-ish. Look at that. I came back down and took both of them, didn't they? Assholes. 1 o'clock. Oh wow, they like blew through that puppy. 1:15. Okay, so let's get to like 1:30. Okay, let's drop down to 5 minutes. So 1:30, we've blown through all of these sell side. We're below midnight opening price. And let's look at the daily candle for this one. So Monday, November 6th. So it's an up close candle. So it's an up close day, and just looking at it, we're bullish. So any downward move feels like it should be something to push us back up. So it's 140. Okay, it's 145. We took out the sell side. Is there anything else juicy under here I should be aware of? All right, so see, beyond that sell side, they took out that one. Let's move that down. Be representative. There's this one down here as well. That's on the fence. Just dropped to 15 minutes. Let's see what's still left here. Okay. So we have this, right, this fair value gap from earlier. They took that out. Okay. And then the next 15 minutes, fair value gap is all the way down here. So let's note that just so I'm aware if they want to dig further into this. Okay. Also, the expectation for after a non-farm payroll week is a smaller set of moves, right? Let's drop down to a 5-minute here. All right, so on the 15, we've taken a lot of sell side. I would be wanting to go long in this general vicinity. So let's look at what we have here. Oh, sorry, hold on. So what would I be aiming for on this day of super lameness? So I'll just low-hanging fruit, buy side, and just a long position. I don't know, maybe something from here to go to there, 200 ticks. Okay. All right, so let's take a look. On the 5-minute, it's still looking very bearish, if I'm being honest with you, so we have to wait. I want to see what happens when they come back down to here, and then consider an entry from there. Okay, so let's take that off. All right, so what happened here? They had a fair value gap that they used as support, a BISI, and then took off. All right. So we're above this, we're getting rejected at the midnight opening price, and then we dropped. What time is it? So I'm just gonna wait. Because about 1:45-ish, we're up here. We got this down close candle, beautiful. Probably would have netted maybe 100 ticks, maybe less. Let's see. Right. Look at it. It's right there. No, about 55, so no. Now the question becomes, there's this price leg right here. 0.79 is here. So if we see that we turn up, then we might take it with a stop below there. So with a plan to go up that way. Okay, so let's see what happens. Okay. We have this. We have a no real fair value gaps in that general vicinity. Okay. All right, so we've dug into the 0.79 of this. See what they do. All right, we did get an up close candle for that. Okay, so let's test the theory and buy it there with a stop below that one. Okay. All right. Shallow run up. Don't like that. Okay. So my stop's just below this guy, so definitely gonna get stopped out there. Let's flatten that. Okay, so then looking for the higher time frame swing is better. Okay, so let's come back down. We're looking for 0.9 also coincides with that. See. Okay, that's one more attempt right there. We come back down. Okay, we gotta watch what it's. If it takes us low out, then I'm wrong and we should be going short. Beautiful up close candle. Let's drop to 30 seconds and see if we can't get an entry, because this could just be a sweep down to take out these highs. So what does that look like as an entry option here? Okay. No, come on. Okay, so let's do that. I find that it's okay to get the entry at midpoint of the thingy. And I, again, could have waited for them to tap the fair value gap again since they have done it for an even better entry. So at this point, let's see if we can't get above here and then reassess. Okay. All right, we took out that high. Okay, I'm gonna move this to the 1 minute. All right, so we made a higher low. We took out this high. Let's see what they do up here. Nice. Okay. This is where I need them to go. Move my stop to just under here. It's about 21 ticks. Okay, I need a continuation up. I don't like the way these candles are looking. Okay. Need to. Okay, I like that push. Do we take this high out before we turn? So if we take that high out, then I can move my stop under there. I don't like that at all. Let's see if we can't get above it. All right, beautiful. We got above it right there. So then I'm going to move my stop this way to lock in some profits right there. And then maybe we can just get back up to here to take this high out. Let's see. Okay, so we just hit the midnight opening price, and let's see if we can take this high out. Beautiful. All right, so flatten. So we take that, and that would be okay. All right, so what time is that? 2:30. That's good. I don't need a lot. One contract, that's like four something. Two contracts, that would be eight something. Three contracts, so on and so forth. So it's not bad. Let's go to the 5 minute. Because by the time we get to about 2:30, 2:50, look at that beautiful push up. So maybe I should have been thinking about how far it can go from here, which I'm always thinking about live. 0.5. Beautiful. Okay. Yeah. And it's a bullish sort of day, but it's non-farm payroll, like the Monday after non-farm payroll. So I'm thinking like take your small wins and be happy kind of thing, Okay. And then do they end up taking that buy side out? They do. Mwah. So something else I need to work on, you know, trusting it enough to at least take the short-term highs out because I think on a 15 minute that's the closest one. This one really is right here, but I'll just take it right there and be happy. So that's what I should have done. I remember what I did because I canceled my account or reset my demo accounts because it's just irritating. But anyway, so let's move on to Tuesday. Let's go to a 4 hour and see what we could have done on a Tuesday. Let's delete that. Let's delete that. Took that. All right, so let's move forward. So Tuesday, 6 a.m. saw a lot of push. And let's just get 1 hour. And let's do this again at 9. 15 minutes. At 9:45. Okay, perfect. So, oops. Where are we going? Okay, so before we do anything, let's take a look at where buy side is on the 1 hour. So we have some buy side right here that we're really close to. And oops. And this one up here. And in terms of fair value gaps they might want to dig into. Can't quite see. Gonna have to zoom into that spot right there. Oh, hello. Okay, so this is where it's at for the Sibi. They've dug into it. So my general desire would be for just worrying about what's left for them to eat up before hitting that other bicep up there. Okay, so that's what I would be short term aiming for. And let's get over here to dig into that. But I want to see how they behave when they hit from biceps. Okay, so let's drop down to, and where's the midnight opening price? So midnight opening price. So you opened here. It's okay. So what did we do? We kind of meandered about it, dropped below it, then ran away from it. Okay, cool. And then 9:30 saw, did they have news on Tuesday? 8:30. Some FOMC folks talking at 10 o'clock. Nothing exciting. 4 o'clock will be fun though, the Treasury report. All right. Let's see here. So, taking out this buy side, and let's get rid of that for now. Well, leave it. They're staying on top of that. 9:45, so let's go up to the 5 minutes. I don't know why it does that. Like, just let me start at 9:45. Oh, my glasses get dirty again. That's so incredible. Or is that just the light hitting it? I don't know. Alright, so what did we do? 9:30 we dropped a bunch and then we started to move our way, make our way back up. Where's the London? Okay, so the London lows were already taken out about there. So is the high. Okay, so London's just been demolished. And we're feeling very bullish. And 9:30 did what exactly? Let's get some crypto. Is there like a... Oh, okay, so it just dropped back into low right there. It just dropped back into an order block here, and then just closed at the top of this thing. So honestly, I don't know. My personal desire would be for it to trade above here to continue up. So let's look at it on the 1 minute. That's ugly. Up, down. This should be balanced right here. So if they take it out, they shouldn't go past the midpoint of this. So feeling very bullish. Okay, so if we're feeling bullish and we took out these lows right here, we just turned around. So maybe we can get something here. We do have this fair value gap that they're hanging out inside of. So my general desire, let's see. Is that, oops, I don't know. Can we get that? I don't know. So my glasses just get dirty just randomly like that. So eventually I want to get this measured when I'm looking at live price action. Because that right edge is so unknown, you don't know what's going to happen. So putting these rules in place. All right, let's drop that down. Okay, so I don't know if they made it to... Still gonna wait. Unless they take this high out. Oh, look at that. Let's put it right there. So they got rejected at the halfway point. They don't always have to come back all the way down there, but yeah, well, that's a nice decisive candle. So, what time is it? Just gonna wait. 52. Can find something at 10 o'clock. So we just took this high out. Okay, low, lower, low, trade it through. So now potentially I have a bullish breaker right here. Potentially. And a new leg to play with. Maybe. I don't know. It has to come back down again. Doesn't look like it's going to though. Alright, so I would miss this move. Sorry, so they took that out with some alacrity. Never gave me an entry here. That's fine. Okay. Perhaps they come back down to the breaker. A lot of times when they take these highs out, they'll give you something and come back down. I get chopped up a lot when I'm trying that. Look at it right there. Let's see. Did they give us an opportunity? Yeah, right there, sort of. Yeah, right there. Could have gone short there and then look to take something out. But I'm looking to see how they behave inside of this breaker. There's this order block right here I like to go long from. Fair value gap right here. And I want to have a low, stop below the breaker. Ooh, belly. Let's look at the 5-minute. Okay, don't give everything away. All right. So that's it's a propulsion block. So I don't want to see it get past that one. So let's see here. I mean, for this whole leg, 0.62 is right by the propulsion block, and my stop underneath here would be nice. All right, let's see what they do. We have a low, lower, low traded through. So on the 5-minute, all of this is the breaker. All right, let's see how they behave inside of it. Just delete that for now. Ten. All right, so after 10 o'clock, silver bullets where it's at. So this fair value gap is a contender for the silver bullet. And I should have thought of that. All right, so I just know that just after 9:45 structure is what I'm looking for. After that, we'll look for the silver bullet times it 10:15. All right, drop down to 1 minute. So I probably wouldn't have gotten into any of this except for here if I'd been just once 10 o'clock hit and I didn't get an entry, then the silver bullet would be what I would be looking for, which would be this. And that would be looking to go up this way, which they do with alacrity. And then my question would be like, how far can they go once they get past that? So this would have been a simple silver bullet, right? Let's see. 84 ticks, that would have made me unhappy. So I would have wanted my stop to be, maybe not, actually. I think this was at 0.62, wasn't it? For that leg. Let's see if I did that right. Yeah. So I would have wanted my entry right about there. I would have missed it. So I would have, with the silver bullet. We could have gone with the midpoint of the fair value gap, which would have just got us in with no drawdown. And a quick run up to here for 254. Man, maybe that's what I should be trying to do, you know? Just silver bullet the hell out of everything. Just midpoint of everything. I mean, seriously? I could watch it, see what it did. Then once it showed me that it wanted to support it, buy it. Damn, dang, 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 dang. You're already bullish, so I mean, wow. Flatten. Okay. All right, so that would have been nice. Silver bullet. And let's head to the PM session. Okay. You're gonna dig into that further. All right. So we can clear this buy side out, and then let's go to 145. What time is it? It's 11. It's 1. Okay, 15 minutes. 145. Okay. 5 minutes. All right. So it's about 12:25. We ran down, took that out. Okay. And now still bullish, so this propulsion block right here. Be nice if they could come back down to here and then continue running up to there. But we'll see what they do. Okay, it's 155. Okay, coming back down now. So we have, what time is it? What? How did this get so far ahead? I said I wanted 145. Okay, so here's a leg. 6-2's here. Just want to be below this thing. Like that. That's inside of that wick. This propulsion wick right here. So, okay. 50. Oh, this is a 5-minute candle. Fail. Sorry about that. One. All of this juiciness down here, I wanted to take it first and then finish this up, I would think. 208. I want to be out of here. And I gotta clean my glasses. I don't like the way this is like failing to do what it's supposed to do. Okay. So maybe we can get a sweep. Okay. So we have this area here. Let's call that sell side. I want to entry all the way down here to close out the rest of that. But let's see what they do with that. Okay, they swept it. And they gave us no close candle. All right, so the other option for a model here is this. With a stop below here, which is perfect. And let's see if we can just get up there. If they give us a chance. I made a second one. Okay. All right, it dug a little deep into it there. Oh, we're in the 30 seconds. Yeah, okay. It dug deep in it. So give me an up close version of this candle, and then I don't like it. It came maybe too far down. So give this one more minute. Let's take this high out before I do anything. Yeah, look at that. So my original desire was for something down here, so I didn't really... There's another sweep there. Didn't really like worry about it. Okay, so what do we have in here? Nothing. Mm. So my original desire was for an entry for this leg all the way down here. So let's see if we get that. What time is it? 3 o'clock? Ugh. I just need to be out before 4 o'clock, that's all. Alright, so we're about to come down here. Let's see. Alright, so we're where I want to have an entry. Let's see if this is a good idea. Okay, I need to get past this high. Alright. Let's get over here. So we're struggling to get past this high right here. I don't like that. So we have this fair value gap right here with SIBI. Let's see if we're capable of staying above it. Because my stop is just below this low right here. Okay, all right. Okay, well, look at that. Just need to be patient and wait. I just took this high out, so I'm just gonna move my stop to under here because I can lock some profits in. All right. Okay, let's see how we behave. Let's continue up. Let's make some more structure here. All right, so we said, see if we can take this high out right there. Can we get 166 maybe? All right. Making some fresh structure. Okay, we're slowly grinding upwards. All right, so I'm gonna move my stop to just over there. Okay, what time is it? 3:37. I like to be around 350. 350 is a mean son of a bitch. 349. Okay. I'm gonna just hang out there. Can we get above that high? Still gonna meander. What time is it? 3:44. This can either roll up and work in my favor or take me out. It's sitting around too much, so I'm gonna flatten because I don't really trust it. Oh, look. I mean, I want to make sure I have above 100, but I would have been stopped out right there anyway. And look, wow. Struggling too much here, man. It's just like, to take this high out? Come on, man. Anyway, so if I'm patient and wait for the entry that I want, I'll get what I want, what I need out of it. All right, so let's move our happy selves to Wednesday. It's Tuesday. Okay, let's push this forward. 6 o'clock. Do it before Wednesday, 2 a.m. That should put us at 6 a.m. Okay, let's go to 1 hour. Why it does that? What is what 9:45 is doing before anything else does anything else? Thanks. Okay. All right, so what do we do? Do we have news on Wednesday? 9:15. Powell talked. Okay. 9:15. Powell was chatting away. All right, so where's the midnight opening price? See what we've been doing around that general vicinity. Okay, so we dropped down and then we ran up. We're still very bullish for the week. Okay, so that's the Tuesday, so the Wednesday. We got here. All right, so 9:45. Some low-hanging fruit. Buy side right here. And sell side down here. Oops. Sell side right there. And the remainder of this BC, sorry, to be gobbled up. Right. And an up close candle. All right. So let's drop to 5 minutes. So you're looking at 9:30 run up. It's running down, and we have 15-minute lows. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Jeez. That's the London low. And that's the Tuesday afternoon PM high they just took out. All right. So they took out a high first. Potentially we might go back down. Let's see. 9:40. It's dropped to 1 minute. Let's see what the structure is here. Okay. 9:48. All right. So we took this low out. Oh, it's a shallow run through. Maybe we'll go back up again and take it a little bit more with some more gusto. Okay, we closed above it. Let's see what we do here. Nice. All right. So we got a down close candle we might be able to use to take at least that low out. But we've been slowly making our way to the top of this thing. Let's see. So in 30 seconds, we have this. What kind of stuff is that? At this point, I'm just gonna see. Yeah, like that. And then can we get a 110 going down? Let's see. Well, there's really no opportunity to get in there, so let's leave that alone. All right, just look for an opportunity to go long then. Took that out. Took that out. You know, all of that juiciness down there, so just wait. All right, just running away. All right, I'll see you. Man, you're mean. All right, so took all that out, all that out. Would have loved the entry here. but they didn't come back to they didn't come back to give me something. So let's see what we do here. It's now 10:05. Okay. So in terms of silver bullets, I'd be interested to see how they behave around this, since they haven't made it all the way down to this. Let's see, they haven't made it all the way down here. And for this price leg, 0.79 is right up there. So right there, it can tap above it though. You know what? Let's do this. All right, let's see what they do. Either here and drop or here and drop. Okay, it looks like here and drop. So maybe we get, if it taps here again, we can do it. Halfway point. I roll back into it. All right, so let's sell here with a stop above there. See if that works. So the probabilities looks okay. That looks okay. All right. Need to take that low out. If we make a higher low here, then I am wrong. But we also have this as resistance, so. Okay. And then down. No. And that opening price, back to this, drop back down. And okay, so in terms of my stop loss, it'll be right above here because and I should probably check to see. So we took this low, and that low, and that low. The other one's so close. So okay, just be patient. It's high resistance BS right here. I like that candle. Okay. Seriously? Oh, all right. So just gonna wait. My stop loss is in profit, so just gonna. There we are. And flatten. Okay. But this is the moment where I would have wanted all inside of here. I would have wanted so badly to close it. Okay. So I like that. It dropped, came back up, gave me an entry. All right, that's a good one. I like that. All right, so that would be it for the morning. Let's dip down to the PM session and see what we could have gotten there. What time is it? 12. 2. Did we move too far? 1. Okay, 15 minutes. 2 o'clock. All right. So what have we done? We've taken a lot of stuff out. And we roll back up into here. Let me take this out though. I don't have any reference to what that is supposed to be doing with its life. Let's see, what are the 15-minute highs we need to be aware of here? So, buy side right here. Buy side on the rest of that, and then sell side down here to think about. And we are meandering around at midnight opening. For a continuation down, this leg right here, we're past the point set 0.79, which makes me feel like it's going to continue back up to take that high out, maybe finish filling this in. So, if I look at this leg, and we're feeling bullish, order blocks here, do I have a fair value gap in this general vicinity? Nothing, nothing. Let's look at the 4 minutes. Ah, there's one here. I was holding it up. 3 minutes. Right. 2 minutes. Okay. 1 minute. Okay. So there's fair value gaps in this general vicinity. Um, oh, and there's one on the 5 minute there I missed. What time is it? 1:55. Okay. So let's see. I'd rather take out this high first, though. Show some commitment. Well done. Okay. So on the 5 minute, we have this leg as well. Well, when it turns around, we'll be able to see exactly. Okay. This one. All right, so right in smack inside of this, what would be my stop? I don't like it because I want a 40 tick stop, so. And then I'll be looking to do something like that. All right, let's see what they do. What time is it? And I absolutely do not need to take another trade, that's for sure. But there's also this up close candle that I'm also discounting. So that 1 minute. We have a sweep here. Continuation there. So maybe I'm being a bit, keep forgetting I'm on the 5 minute there. Would that have given me an entry in the 30 seconds? They swept all of those lows right there. Okay, so that would have put me, I'd say about midpoint. Maybe if they come back down, I might get something. Okay. Give me an up close candle on there. Show me some hesitancy from going down. Right, so I'll buy there. Okay, all right. So go back to the 1 minute. Let's see if we can get above these highs. That doesn't look very good. And we've been stopped out right there. So, all right. So I would have given away some stuff there. Oh, is that what you wanted to get to? So that's why I wonder about the legs, right? That was a leg. What time is it? 2:55. Minute. 6:2. I don't know. Just have to. I just stop for the day and take my monies. All right, let's go. Let's go up to the 4 hour here, and let's head to Thursday. It looks like my long was right, just from where was wrong. 6 a.m. 1 hour. Okay, 15 minutes. So let's see what 9:45 had for me. 8:45, 9:30. So 9:30 we dropped, 9:45 we took that out, and then we have left the London lows intact. We took this high out, and then once we get to the top of this, we can reassess because they didn't take any lows out, which makes me feel like they might want to turn around. 5 minute, and let's see if we can't figure out a silver bullet for this. Wow. Okay, what time is that? 10 o'clock. Let's drop a 1 minute for that. 5 minutes. So let's see. We're going down. See how this BISI works, then we can look to deal with the London lows under here. see. In terms of an entry, looks like they didn't give us any opportunities up here. Let's see if they respect this, bust through it. Well, doesn't look like they not giving us any opportunities to get in on anything there. All right, so maybe we can go long. I don't know. Let's see. So we took out these lows, and let's go 15 minutes. So 15 minutes lows to contend with. Took out those. And then the next significant one is here, as far as I'm concerned. Okay. So significant drop there. Maybe we can ride a long back up if we get a up close candle. All right. Let's see how that works for us. Time is it? 10:08. Oh, way to run away from a sister. Okay. There's more down here, so let's look at the leg. If I want to go short, right here, there's a fair right gap up there. So I'm just going to ignore that and assume something up here. That's the whole length. So let's do that. About 5 minutes. And okay, so if we're going short, what do we have? A high traded through. We have this and a premium right here. So I want something in there to go short in. And traded through. So all of this yummy breaker there is going to go 1 minute. And see what happens when they get up in this area. Oh, hold on. Could I get my, oh, okay. So let's see. Let's buy, maybe we can get up to there. With something. To shift up, stop below here. And we're just gonna ride it up to there. Okay, right up to this order block right there. Okay, I'm gonna flatten there. If this taps back one more time, then I'll go short there, like that. Sell. So I was looking to go short there. Anyway, let's see if this works. Okay, it's looking good so far. Need to take these lows out. That doesn't look good at all. Well, oh, 30 seconds. Let's drop to 1 minute. See what that looks like. Okay, we need to take this low out. I would be putting my stop at break even here because we've made a higher low. So, just so I'm not losing anything. Just looking to take this low out. Okay, so let's visually manage our stop here. There. I'm looking for all the way down here. Let's see what we get. Okay. All right, I like that. Oh, hello. That's nice. My stop would be right about here. I'm not giving back most of this. Oh, look at that. So that was a terrible place. Should have been above here, honestly. But this low right there, you know. Can we get down there? Ugh. Oh, look at that. So that would be that. All right, so that would be the AM. Let's drop to the PM session. All right, so 1 hour, and let's do that. 11, 12. Wow. 1 o'clock really blew through everything, didn't it? All right, so 1 o'clock blew down. Did all that already. So the next thing down there is, so we're looking very bearish on the day. Kind of range boundy bullshit, really. So 145, maybe come down here and 5 minutes. Time is it? 1:55. So honestly, for this leg right here with that shift, looking for 0.79 entry. I can get it. So I would have gotten it right there. Nice. And then to take it down to here. So what would that have looked, well, what would that look like? See there. And then I would still use my 40 tick stop because that's what I'm willing to risk on that. And then that. Okay. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Look at how beautiful that would have worked out for me. On this very obvious, I'm going down. High trade through. Bearish breaker right here with this fair value gap. Beautiful. All right, so cool. That's nice. It's a nice setup. Let's head to Friday. Okay, we took all that out. All right, so let's look at the daily. So Friday, this is the high, and the fair value gap that expected. Oh, we took that out, so I'm just do that. That for them to dig into the city. Okay, all right, so 4 hour times it 2, let's move forward. At 6 a.m. 15 minutes. Okay, so let's see what we have. And what time is it? 9:45. Okay, good. So 15 minutes. What do we have to play with? We have buy side all the way up here. We've dug our way all the way up here. And we're inside of this fair value gap that's been in use. So let's continue to look at it. So we're feeling very bullish. I'd like them to sweep down and take this. Oh, hello. All right, so they've swept all of that. So I want an up-close candle now. Let's look at this leg. How far can they come down? So an entry here would be great. So let's see. Okay. That's a pretty decisive looking up-close candles, so. And we stopped at the 6-2, so taking that into account, I will look at here. Get one more candle. There's this right here, so I'd like an entry right here. It's a long position. Stop down here. And I am going to go for broke. Because these are the types of trades you're trying to work towards, right? So for them to take this high out. Let's see. It's 55, take stop. So let's see what they do when they get down here. And they might just take this one. Now, if I took this one, what kind of... Ew, no. Maybe right there. Still a lot. I'd rather prefer my entry to be right there. Okay, so let's buy right there. Okay. My journal entry. I probably should have waited and seen if we could get an up close candle afterwards. Because I'm about to be... Oh, it stopped out. Well, let's see. Oh my goodness. Barely saved on that one. That's a lot. It's pretty rough. Let's go to the 1 minute. And okay, we took this high out, so my stop can roll up a little bit to just under here. So that's a little bit more palatable. Let's see if we can't get any higher. Okay, oh, under here. Or maybe I should have left it under here. Let's do that. Let's leave it just under there. All right. Let's zoom in on this. So let's leave our stop until we've made some significant movements, I guess. What time is it? 10:20. Okay. Okay. This is very annoying. Okay. Oh. Well, flatten. So we would have been stopped out there. Now, is this a lesson in waiting for the 0.79 level? It is. Look at that. Okay, so if we get an up close candle from here, I'll try one more time. Okay, let's drop to 30 seconds. And honestly, it's in a position that I wanted to go anyway, so I'm just going to buy it. Stop below this low. Not looking good. Just like a tick or two below this low, so still alive. Now here's a nice little area here for an entry. Clear. Oh, hold on. Let me place that there. That's where my stop loss is. I feel like I'm about to get stomped again. I know most traders feel this, but it always feels like, oh, it's got a 1 minute, sorry. Right there. Okay. It always feels like, price gets stuck at your entry point, It's very annoying. Oh, geez, we finally move out of this space. It's great. Let's take that high out. So, all right, let's see how we do when we enter this thing here. Oh, don't like that at all. So there's no point in moving my stop because I'd move my stop to here when we took out that. So it's just under here. Okay. What time is it? 10:50 something. I mean, honestly, taking this high out, this one, is more than enough for me. But, it's Friday and they haven't made it all the way up here yet. I mean, that could be quite a haul, right? So let's see what we can do with managing our stop on the way up there, maybe. See if we can break into this space. Okay, so let's move our stop to here. That's more than I've ever taken in one go already. See how we're behaving up here. Okay, so we've made another area. I'll be locking this in right here. I don't care if I get stopped at now. I'm well over what oh my goodness. I'm well over what I would have normally be getting anyway. That's crazy. What time is it? I mean, I'm sorry, but I'm locking in. I don't care if I get stopped out. I'll just be locking stuff in right now, like right below that. We slowly make our way up there. Okay. I'll be right below there. I don't care if I get stopped out. I mean, this is slow grind up. It's like we're turning around a little bit. Let's see what we do here. What time is it? Lunchtime? Are we gonna go for it at lunch? Okay. That would be incredible. And I would just be happy. That would be my goal for the week. Well beyond my goal. All right, so what did I learn on this go around here? For this entry, trust the zero point 0.9 because they came, they saw, they hung out there the whole time. Anyway, how long has this been going? Hour 30? That's enough for today. All right, guys, that was all of last week's trading except for the Friday afternoon because I would have been fine with the morning run. That would have been beautiful. Um, so I'm gonna try again next week and I'm gonna be even more specific. I'm gonna wait for the 0.79 to hit and stop below the lows. Anyway, so happy hunting. Enjoy Sunday. Shakira out.